Hey guys, welcome back. So as you saw in my haul video, I got a whole bunch of new stuff. So I figured I'd come on camera and do a little get ready with me and try them on with you guys. So let's get started. So one of the things I got was this Hangover RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. So I usually use the lotion version, so I'm interested to see if this one will work the same for me. So now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I love using this to fill in my pores and fine lines, and it helps smooth out any texture I may have. As you can tell, I've used a lot of it. So I just like take a little bit and warm it up with my fingers and just press it into the skin. So I'm going to let all of that soak in, and I'm going to go in with my new Benefit Brow in the shade 6. I'm just going to go in using this brush to do short little strokes. The front I'll just do lines going up. Okay, now I'm just going to take this old spoolie I got. Couldn't tell you who made it. I've had this thing since makeup school. I'm just going to brush through my hair and blend it all out. Okay, brows are done, and as you can tell, I've carved them out. I've also laid down my eye primer, so we're going to go in with eyeshadow. And for today's eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the new Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. And I don't know what kind of look I'm going to do with this. I guess we're just going to wing it and see what happens. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with my Sigma E50 and take the color Desert Sand, which is right here. I'm going to use that to set my primer. I always love setting my eyeshadow primer because 1, it keeps it in place. 2, putting a powder down over your eyeshadow primer helps any shadows that you put on top of it blend that much easier. Now you don't have to use an eyeshadow. I typically don't unless there's one in the palette that'll work for me. What I also like to do sometimes is take my setting powder, my face powder, and use that to set my primer as well. Anything works. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe E27. I'm going to take the color Eden, which is right here, and I'm going to blend that into my crease. Oh, these are super pigmented. I only tapped my brush in 2 times. And I got, if you can tell, I barely got any fallout. So this is one of those palettes where it's better to take a little amount and build it up rather than going in all the way and grabbing as much pigment as possible. But look at that. That's 2 taps. And look at all that pigmentation. Now going in with my Sigma E25, I'm going to go into the color Amber, which is this color right here. And I'm going to place this directly into the crease. Now I'm going to take my Sigma E45, which is a little tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into the color Oud, which is this dark chocolate brown color. And first I'm going to tap that on the outer corner of my eye, going about 1/3 of the way in. And then whatever is left in the brush I will bring into the crease as well. I'm back in with my Morphe E27 with no excess products. I'm just going to go back in and blend everything together. I feel like I want slightly a bit more warmth, so I'm going to take the color Blaze and buff that right where I put my transition. So now for the lid, I think I kind of want to go in with Retrograde, which is this one right here. Since these are meant to be used with your finger, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to dip my finger into duochrome, or into retrograde, and apply that onto my inner corner. I'm going to go back in with this Sigma E45 and go into Oud. And also get a little bit of Saffron, which is this color right here. And I'll blend that into my outer corner. And then again, I'm going to go in with my E27 and blend all that out. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX Jolie Pitch Black eyeliner and line my waterline. So I'm going to go in with my new Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer in 09 Tan. I'm going to go in first with my Sigma F80 flat foundation brush. I'm going to paint that all over my face, concentrating most of the pigment on my cheeks, since that is where most people get most of their redness. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and blend all of that in. Just for testing purposes. Just for testing purposes, I'm going to see if it's buildable. So I'm going to squirt a little bit more into my palette. Take my foundation brush, put some right here, add some breakouts, put some of my moles. Just a little bit on my nose because I swear foundation always breaks up on me first. And it's still, even though I added a second layer to those spots, it still feels really lightweight. It doesn't feel cakey at all. It feels really good on the skin. Now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan. Just going to go into all of my usual places. Bring it down the side of my nose. I found that bringing the concealer down the side of your nose just a little bit, ooh, it's a little too much, can almost give you a contoured effect without contouring. So I like doing that. Because the one place I always forget to contour, especially when I'm in a hurry, is my nose. I don't know if it's me, but this foundation got dark fast. Okay, did not do that before. That is weird. That got really dark. I tried filming this video just the other day and I used a foundation. It did not oxidize like this. I don't know what's going on.
It's so weird. Look at this from my face to my chest.
If you saw my haul, I did get those NYX foundation drops, and I got one in white, so I might have to try it out again with that, because this is crazy how dark it got. I don't know if concealing helped at all, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so I've already gone in and set my face with my Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder in Original. I've also contoured a little bit with my Hula bronzer. And I also went in with my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in 35i. I'm going in with my new Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush Bazaar. This is their holiday edition. And it comes with 8 blushes and 2 highlighters. I'm going to go in with Endless, which is a mauve color. I'm going to be taking my Sigma F40. Tarte has some of my most favorite blushes ever. I'm still debating on whether I want to get the big book of blushes. I just feel like this is more travel friendly. I don't know if I'll have room to even store that bigger blush palette, so we'll see. And then I think I'm gonna go in with, the color Whimsical for my highlights. I'm just gonna take this fan brush again. I've had it since makeup school, so I don't know who it's by. It's one of my most favorite fan brushes. Look at that. It's one of my most favorite fan brushes. I love the way it applies my highlight. Oh, that's gorgeous. Bring it up on the brow bone just a little bit. Yes. Just a little bit on the tip of the nose. And on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow. I'm just going to go in with this Sigma F65 and just take the little edge and dip it into my Hula and just lightly contour the sides of my nose. Now we're going to finish off the lower lash line and take this flat definer brush, Sigma E15, and I'm going to go into Oud and Saffron again and push that right up against my lash line. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe E36. I'm going to take Amber and buff out Oud and Saffron. Alright, and with that same E36, I'm going to take Eden, a little bit of Blazing. Just bring that down just ever so slightly. I'm going to take this Morphe M578 and go into Cashmere, which is this color right here, and place that into my inner corner. Ooh. I'm going to blend it into retrograde just ever so slightly. Now I'm going to take my NYX Wonder Pencil in light and line my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Primer and my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise and coat my lower lashes. Now I'm going to take my lip pencil from Milani in Spice and line my lips. Now I'm going to take the new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in Cowboy. I love this doe foot applicator because it holds so much product. I almost don't ever have to dunk into the tube again. I'm going to take my Glamglow Glowsetter and set my face. And this is the final result. I really love how my eyes turned out. And now looking at my skin, it doesn't look as dark now that we've done everything else to it. So it's still, I might put a little bit of my NYX foundation drops in there to lighten it just a little bit, but otherwise I'm really happy with how this look turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!